Alright, so I'm here with the Smackdown review, and unfortunately I didn't get to vote today. You know, because of the gas problem with Hurricane Sandy. I'm not about to take a fucking bus and, go through the fucking freezing ass cold to go, vote, but I really wanted to, but, I just couldn't do it. The fucking gas problem. But, I'd like to take this time to apologize to my fellow Americans. I apologize to you for not being a good patriot and not voting on such a glorious day. But in other news, Linda McMahon fucking lost. Woo! Maybe in that, maybe we'll get a return to TV 14 wrestling, but that remains to be seen. Who the fuck knows? After two embarrassing losses for the Senate seat, I think maybe she's probably done. She has to be. I mean, who the fuck is gonna spend more money on a third Senate race after losing fucking 2 times? But anyway, it's time for SmackDown. So we start off with Sheamus, and he's getting interviewed by Michael Cole. Sheamus was beat up at a bar. They show us a little cell phone clip. This was supposed to be edgy, I guess, in the PG world, but, it wasn't edgy at all. It was just kind of like, oh, look at that, very lame, just a fucking waste. I mean, this was not entertaining, or it didn't add anything to the feud. It just fucking sucked. Then Wade Barrett comes out, starts mocking Sheamus. They're all calling him a ginger. It'd be funny if they didn't keep on calling him a ginger constantly. Shouldn't he be a heel because gingers don't have any souls? Fucking babyface Sheamus is as boring as it fucking gets. And Wade fucking Barrett is as boring as it fucking gets. Horrible fucking opening segment. People were turning off their TVs around the fucking country to see what the election polls were looking like. Then we get our first match of the night. It's Kofi Kingston defeating The Miz for like the 63rd time. This was a psychological match because The Miz worked the leg. They did the same shit at the fucking pay-per-view, and it was boring as hell, and they got no crowd reaction. No one wants to see a slow-paced match that works around working a leg. Over on PW Torch, those fucking douchebags might tell you this was a psychological classic because he worked the leg. I'll tell you this was a fucking boring-ass piece of shit because he worked the leg. I mean, no one wants to see this slow-ass paced type of match formula. And, okay, so he's beating on his leg and everything. So how the fuck does he finish off Miz by jumping off the top rope if his leg is all injured? I mean, what the fuck? Like, if you're gonna do something, at least follow through with it. And to top it all off, the move he used to beat him, the cross body block. I mean, come on. You're not Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I'm not buying it. This is a move that, like, every single fucking high flyer uses. To use it as a finisher to beat a former WWE champion is just an embarrassment and a fucking farce. And I thought that they were turning Miz babyface. Why is he wrestling for the Intercontinental Championship again? And they say he's reinvoking his return match clause in his contract. He just used it at the fucking pay-per-view. So what are they talking about? I mean, were they rewriting history? They want to make like the pay-per-view never happened? Then we get the primetime players defeating Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. What the fuck is this shit? Again with this match? It sucks. It's not any good. It was boring. They beat them in like 3 minutes? Jesus Christ. I mean, I thought like Rey Mysterio, a former main eventer, it would last a little bit longer than that. What kind of fucking booking is this? What are they fucking burying them or something? Anyway, primetime players beat on, not beat on, excuse me, because this is fucking PG. They beat on him. They made fun of Matt Striker after the match. It made him look like a fool. Just you wait and see. I'm telling you guys, they're going to do something fucking retarded like make Matt Striker an evil interviewer or something. But maybe because Linda McMahon lost, maybe they're going to, just like scrap all that fucking bullshit and, like retool just like they did with the whole Survivor Series card. Then we get Big Show and Wade Barrett defeating the returning William Regal and Sheamus. William Regal hasn't had like a match in like 2 years. I love Regal. Fucking Daniel Bryan wouldn't even like exist in the professional wrestling world if it wasn't for William Regal inspiring him. But they just beat the fucking shit out of William Regal the whole match. I mean, he did a couple of cool little moves, but that was it. And, Sheamus was like barely in the match. They used the same Rock and Roll Express bullshit formula. They used this shit from the 80s. They keep on fucking using the same tag formula. That shit should stay in the 80s. This is fucking 2012. This is a fast-paced world we're living in. No one wants to sit down and watch a slow, boring-ass match. Now, I know a lot of people say that they love their slow roasted classics. Well, you can go fucking watch them on a goddamn DVD or on YouTube, but the rest of us sane people, who want to see an exciting wrestling match, want something a little bit better than this, huh? Then we get our great main event. It's the Falls Count Anywhere between Del Rio and Randy Orton. Let me tell you guys something. This was the most pathetic attempt at hardcore wrestling I ever seen. And I know that they were purposely going light on this because they wanted people to tune in thinking, oh, we're going to get to see a hardcore match. We might get to see blood. We might get to see some fucking hardcore. But guess what? It was election night, so they weren't going to risk that. This match was the most boring-ass hardcore match I've ever seen. I mean, it was fucking pathetic. They go around backstage, and they're not even hitting each other with anything or doing anything. They're all like, whatever connects is just like light. It's almost like two fairies fighting each other. I mean, what the fuck was this? I mean, they give you a tour of the whole backstage area, and they go in the stands, and they're not even hitting each other with anything. Just some shitty ass punches. They're mostly avoiding everything. Like they're going through some like parkour exercise. I thought I was like watching like a tape of ZUMBA class or something. I thought this was fucking Pilates. I mean, I'm watching this and I'm like, I'm not entertained. This is like some boring exercise. They're fucking sleepwalking through this match or some shit. I don't know what this is supposed to be. And the fucking table spot. Oh yeah, we get a table spot? No! You don't get what you think you're gonna get here. So Randy Orton does go through a table in this match. Oh, hardcore! No, it's not. It's not hardcore at all. So Del Rio hits him with the weakest looking drop kick while he's on the apron. Randy Orton does one of these deals. He's holding onto the rope and he's doing this little sleepy eye thing, and then he lets go of the rope and he just falls through it. That's not hardcore! Maybe you fucking PG motherfuckers are marking out for this shit, but I'm not. I'm looking at my TV saying, fuck this PG bullshit. He didn't even do a fucking move through the goddamn table. He just falls through it. It ends with an RKO on steel steps, but it just looked weak. Nothing was working in this match. And, Randy Orton, he gets in a steel chair shot. One chair shot on the back. That was about as hardcore as it gets. I mean, and it was a weak-looking chair shot, too. I mean, this is fucking pathetic. I mean, holy fucking shit. I've never seen a worse hardcore match than this. This show is fucking retarded as all hell. And what else was retarded is JBL fucking repeating himself. I mean, he's a great announcer and all, but trying to hard sell us, this is the A show. This is the A show. How are we supposed to fucking buy that this is the A show? Nothing exciting ever happens on SmackDown, and about a quarter of the show was spent on recapping shit that happened on Raw. So how the fuck is this the A show when they mostly focused on stuff that happened on Raw? Just fucking cancel SmackDown. It doesn't need to be there if you're just gonna fucking mostly talk about Raw and just set up for Raw. You don't need to fucking set up for it. Just have Raw. You don't need SmackDown. Fuck SmackDown. It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of garbage. It's a waste of fucking time. And especially when you have fucking pathetic ass hardcore matches like this. I mean, god damn it. Holy fucking shit. With Linda McMahon losing, hopefully this product gets better, but that remains to be fucking seen. Horrible episode of SmackDown. Fuck it.